Greetings everyone, this is MisterGarrot bringing you another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. So today we are playing on the map Arena Valley Extreme, and it's a 2 vs 2 vs 2 vs 2, and we have selected our spots, and we are also playing as random factions. So let's just jump into the game and see how it goes. And we are in. I'm starting up in the left corner and my teammate is just right of me. I am playing as the allies this time. And now I will get out my barracks and start on the infantry, which is very important here, because I do need to put up a wall of infantry to not let any of the scouts to the person underneath me into my base. It's going to be quite interesting because we do not know if you're going to be pressured early on or not. It depends a little bit, because let's say the team underneath me, which will be Hendrik, and his team with Gerben, if they choose to attack me, most likely they will both be attacking, but then they are open for attacks from those next to them again. So we'll just have to see how this goes. For now, I'll just put out my scouts further down, see if I get any information on the green player just beneath me. He is teamed up with Gerben, which is a very strong player, so I have to have a eye with them to see what they are doing. You can see that Gerben is actually trying to get a little bit scouting in. Didn't get so far there though. Meanwhile, I've gotten out my war factory and I'm producing one ore truck. I think it's a little bit too risky to go for 2 ore trucks there, and you can see that Hendrik actually has a lot of infantry there. Let's hope he doesn't move in right now, because I do not have so much to defend with. Meanwhile, we have the other team. We have Maximus, who is teamed up with Frisbee, and we have Chab 14. He's teamed up with Pick My Nose. So I think it's pretty okay teams. So we'll be have to see. And I am teamed up with Patrick Van Roon, and he's also a pretty new player, but he played back in the days on PlayStation just as me. But he is I had a couple of games with him as well. He's surprisingly good actually. Just by watching videos of from YouTube, especially from Zack the Reaper. Meanwhile, I'm trying to go in here and do a small attack, because I am a little bit afraid of having this team so close to me. So I will see what damage I could do here. Focus down the pillar boxes. Not sure if that is the best move though. You can see he has a lot of infantry. He has some tanks. We will see. Yeah, I do manage to squash him. I also managed to take down a pillar box. We'll see what's my next move here. I am just pouring down with units. See what kind of damage I do. I did manage to take out the war factory, so right now I'm in a very good spot, but I do need to take out the rest of the infantry here as well. But now I'll just go for the construction yard. Very important to do as much damage as I can here. And my teammate is actually also under attack. So that was a shame. I didn't actually see that he was under attack, because I was just going on attack on Hendrik here when he was under attack. So he was apparently attacked by Frisbee, I do believe. I will also be checking a little bit into the replay afterwards, and we can see what was going on there. He has nothing to be sorry about, as he is writing. If there's anyone who should be sorry, it should be me that did not react earlier though. So I will probably be left alone. Let's hope that Frisbee doesn't move into my base right now, because I do not have so much. I have to retreat back with my army. What I left anyway. And you can also see that Gerben has been defeated. So we're just checking into the replay here to see what was going on. Here you can see that Frisbee with 5 light tanks, after around 1 minute and 50 seconds, he is pushing into my teammates. It's pretty fast. I think you can do it even faster. I think around 130 to 140 seconds is around there. It's like a normal fast speed. And here you can see they're doing a lot of damage to my teammate here. Really fast. They are taking first the power plant. Now he's concentrating on the war factory. It's really hard to defend. Even if my teammate had 5 light tanks, it's so hard to defend against a light tank rush. Now he's just taking down the building here. So I don't blame my teammate at all, because it's so hard. Those light tank rush, they are very well known. Perhaps I have to implement a 3-minute rule soon in my hosting matches to keep this light tank rush away. But it is a part of the game, I guess. So It's a shame for my teammate, but it is what it is. He is just pouring in with a lot of light tanks here. So that's how my teammate was rushed down. Yeah, it took 1 minute for frizbee to basically clean out that base. So my teammate got around, well, he got 3 minutes of gameplay. Gerben, after 2 minutes, was putting a lot of pressure on the teammate to pick my nose. Chub 14 is actually coming in with a lot of infantry and a lot of light tanks. This is at the same time that I am attacking the teammate to Gerben. You can see it is actually doing a lot of damage because he managed to take out the ore refinery, which is a very good start for Gerben here. But now you can see that Nose is pushing in with his light tanks. He only has 3, now he retreats a little bit. We'll see how Gerben is doing here. It does not look bad at all for Gerben. He will manage to focus down a couple of the light tanks there. And the production to the teammate there is not so much right now. He has to set up some buildings to get the ore refinery. Meanwhile, you can see that Gerben has a lot of tanks and Nose has still pouring in with infantry and a lot of light tanks. But I think Gerben is doing quite well here. He's taking out many of the light tanks to Nose here. It looks actually quite good, but meanwhile he is actually selling up his base here. I do believe that is really fast to sell them there, because it didn't look like, well, a little bit back, it didn't look like Gerben was in a bad position at all. He has a good economy going here. He had a lot of tanks. I'm not sure there was a good reason for him to tap out, but he is a better player than me, so he must have seen something that I didn't see. I think he would have managed to save her, even though Nose had a lot of tanks and infantry, but Nose couldn't have done this for forever, because he will be probably under attack from Maximus in a short time. Anyway, so it's a little bit fast to tap out like this. But perhaps he was a little bit annoyed that his teammate was also getting taken out. It could be many reasons for that. So this is actually quite good for me then, because then I can concentrate on defending on this side, so frizbee doesn't come into my base. But he has retreated away, so that means I have a chance of actually finishing up Henrik here, if I choose to go down. So, because he is now alone, and I have done a lot of damage to him, so he's not actually a threat anymore, but I still want to take him out. Meanwhile, I'm a little bit worried about frizbee and Maximus, who now will be to the right from me, since frizbee had a lot of tanks last time I saw. They might be in attack with Pick My Nose and Chub 14. I'm not sure where they are. I think Pick My Nose is down in the right corner, so he might be putting some pressure onto Maximus, or the other way, I'm not sure. We'll check the replay for what was going on over there. Meanwhile, I'm just cleaning up teammate to Gerben here, Henrik, and that team 6 is now out of the game. Meanwhile, I have been building up my economy, getting out more ore refineries, and I will actually invest in a service depot. I'm left here alone, so it's a little bit risky for me to move too far out from the base here, but getting up a service depot and perhaps hiding a MCV could be something I have to do. I'm just concentrating on building up a lot of tanks. You can see that my ore is starting to get less and less actually, so with 4 ore trucks it's cleaning up quite fast. I'm actually asking if my teammate could tell me if anyone is coming. I have some map awareness. It would be actually quite good. Crates would be awesome as well. See if I can get some interesting crates. Meanwhile, I'm just doing my stuff here. Now I got out the service depot and I'm starting on the radar dome, and I will also produce 2 MCVs. I feel I'm in a good position right now, even though I am very. Oh, he actually took a crate there, I think. I actually will take out this construction out here. I'm not sure how Maximus and frizbee are doing there on the right side, so we will see. I hope they are in a fight with Pick My Nose, so I could concentrate on building a little bit, getting up my economy even more. Here I've got my radar dome up, so I can actually see he hasn't moved too far out, and there's no one in the middle as well. That is a good sign. That means they might not have expanded too much, because I have to fight against two teams, but if they leave me alone, I have a fighting chance. And there you can see that Maximus is defeated, so he must have been in a big fight with Pick My Nose and Chubb. So now you're just checking in. This is just straight after Gerben tapped out. That since he tapped out, it gives Nose an opportunity to actually start attacking different opponents. And he will now see if he will push into the base to Maximus here. So that's it's a shame. I think Gerben actually would have managed to hold against Nose, but it doesn't matter now, because now Pick My Nose is pushing in here, and now he will do some damage to Maximus. He will probably focus on buildings like he's doing here. He's focused on the war factory, and there it's done. Managed to get a pillar box up here. I do not know if that is enough though. And now he's taking down the second war factory. You can see that Frizbee is also coming in with tanks to help out here, but it's really hard when you can see that the Nose is really good with moving his tanks around. See, that's he managed to take out the three most important buildings there, so Maximus doesn't have any more buildings now. But you can see that Maximus is going down on attack on Nose. Meanwhile, Nose is going up on attack on Frizbee. But Frizbee does have a lot of tanks, so he will be able to do some kind of defense here. Will he most likely will lose this? No, he will not lose his construction, and it does look like he is actually cleaning up here, because I think Nose has to concentrate on his base. You can see that Maximus has done some damage here. Now he's taking down the construction yard. That is really good. And Maximus will try to push further in, but he doesn't have too many tanks, and he cannot produce so much more. I don't believe he have any production units, no, production buildings. So this is what he has, and now he lost the rest. Now Nose has a lot of tanks, and he will go on another counter-attack, but you can see that Frizbee actually have a lot of tanks here now, so I'm not sure if he will manage to break there. We will see. You can see that Nose actually have a lot of medium tanks, so he's producing quite well, because he has his oil refinery, he has the war factory, and he has power. He actually has two war factories. Wonder if he has another oil refinery there as well. Why do I even ask? I can just check. He actually have, yeah, he has a lot of production here. So Nose, even though he lost his construction yard, he's still in a very good place. Meanwhile, you can see the fight is going on here, and Nose is cleaning up the base to Maximus. We're just checking on the base to Chubb. He actually is slowly building up, but you can see the damage from the early damage from Gerben is really putting Orange far behind. He does have a little bit of units. He will help out of it. Meanwhile, you can see that Nose is now pushing into Frizbee's base, and he will manage to do a lot of damage here, because I do believe that Frizbee is starting to struggle a little bit more now without the teammate as well, and many of his tanks was on red after defending early on. But it looks like Frizbee is managing to hold on. He is having a nice line of defense here. He's putting up some pillar boxes, so he will hold defense here for as long as he can, which in hindsight is giving me more time to build up my army. So this is really good. So we'll see how long he will hold. But here you can see that the Orange is also pushing in here, and he's managing to do a lot of damage with the infantry, surprisingly a lot of damage actually. And now Nose managed to take out the rest of the a lot of the tanks to the Frizbee here now, and now they're just cleaning up the base to Frizbee here. But this will put even more pressure on me now, because now it will be, I can actually see that Pick My Nose is moving into the base to Frizbee. So this is putting more and more pressure on me to actually get ready for a huge attack from who is going to win here. I do believe, since it's 2 versus 1 in that corner, that I am in a really bad position now, because I do feel that like it's Pick My Nose's team who will come out of that as a winner, but I'm not sure. But since it's 2 versus 1, I don't think it's looked too good for Frizbee there. Meanwhile, I've gotten a couple of construction yards, and now I will see what I can do to prepare. My economy will get much better the moment I get out the next ore refinery. You can see a lot of gems there, so I have to concentrate on that. Now I do get it up. I will actually get a tech center, but I should perhaps get in some more power as well though. But Yeah, it's a little bit difficult because it's hard for me to move out. I'm very vulnerable to other opponents then. So now I need to look into different things. Here you can see is I'm actually getting a little bit scouted there. Now I need to get up some power plants. And now there is a upcoming fight just around the corner. So I have to prepare as good as I can. I do believe I am producing a lot of tanks now. Meanwhile, I am getting my power plants. And I will get a couple of ore silos a little bit hidden, just in case they're... yeah, I can actually see that nose is coming in right now, so perhaps it's a very smart thing to get those um, ore silos a little bit hidden, so give me a fighting chance, because I do believe they have a lot of tanks and they will clean up my base really fast. But I have a huge army here, so let's see what I can do. Can I defend against this attack from 2 players, or am I in trouble? Right now it does look like they are retreating a little bit. That gives me a fighting chance here, after they cleaned out the other team. Something is telling me that there is something just around the corner to hit me really hard here, so I do need to see if I can get my vision back. There, I got the power plant up. Let's see. Yeah, it's the radar dome I was missing. That's what I just realized. And I get my radar dome out, and there you can see that Nose is actually coming in again, and he has a lot of medium tanks. He's now going for my base down here, which will not be good. He's actually going for... yeah, he's going for the ore refineries. Meanwhile, I am getting up a couple of filler box. They will be very helpful in this fight. And yeah, it looks like I will be able to clean this out as well, but there's a crate there on the map, but I do not believe I could pick up the crate, or perhaps I can try to pick it up with my ore truck. Why not? Meanwhile, I managed to push him a little bit away for now. But he is now coming, and there I actually realized that Orange has also been up my base, doing a little bit damage here. So this is starting to look a little bit worse now. I do have a lot of tanks though, but he is doing a lot of damage. So I will see what I can do. I'll get up as many camo pillar boxes as I can, but it does not look so good right now. They are cleaning up my base really fast, taking building for building. I'm trying to chase them, take them down. You can see there, now they just cleaned out my middle base, and it just keeps on pouring in with units. So this is not looking good, even though I have a lot of tanks, but it will be a base race in the end. So I do need to figure out what I'm going to do here, because they will just... now they are cleaning out my ore trucks. I will start to struggle more and more. I do try to produce a lot of ore trucks, and now I'm just chasing him. But if I'm going to be attacked from 2 persons through the rest of the game, I will lose in the end. I cannot hold here forever. I will start losing my tanks as well. Meanwhile, I am now I'm trying to build up more buildings to prolong my death, I would guess. And now I will just push down to their base, see if I can do any damage there. I can see that they are running into my base now, but I will go down. And they will clean up my base really fast, so this will be now I'm putting all my trust into the hidden ore silo to see if that will actually matter or not. Will it be a winning move, or will it just be for show? Well, let's see. I will just push down here now to see if I can pick my nose, see how much he is. He could have expanded many places, but right now my teammate is trying to signal me, but I can't go back. I just have to push on here. I have to see if I can take out Nose. He is the person with the biggest army. So I will clean out as good as I can, and Pick My Nose is actually saying GG, because they are cleaning out my base. But I'm not giving up. I will still try to take out this base here, and we will see. And now he's a little bit confused, because apparently it isn't GG, because he still have a couple of buildings left. First of all, he had the construction yard that he hasn't taken out, and I will see. Here I can see that in the text they are starting to ask if I did silo, but actually I do have a construction yard there, but they have to find the construction yard first, and which they have managed to take it out. And I do believe they are struggling to find my last CLO, so I will just I will see if I can take out Nose. Yeah, I managed to take out Nose. It's perhaps a quite cheeky way I've tried this a couple of times, never worked before, and this is the first time it actually is working. And you can see they are struggling with actually finding it. We'll see it on the replay that they will actually not see it at all. You can see they are looking for my ore silos. They actually find my construction yard here now. They will focus down my construction yard. And here you can see they find the silos here, so they will start taking down 1 silo and 2 silos. But now they don't have the vision for the third one that should be just behind there. And they just can't see it. I wonder if this this one has quite long range. I can't remember the name of this actually right now. I wonder if he places himself there and force fire around here. I wonder if he could actually hit the ore silo then. I'm not sure. I do think they perhaps could reach there. So that was quite a fun match. I'm still hoping that they will not reach, because I'm pretty sure they could force fire and perhaps they will reach it. I'm not sure. Meanwhile, I am cleaning out job 14, and yeah, I'm not sure if this is a way that the community like to see people win on, or if this is a fair way of playing. But I mean, I did have the biggest army, so I don't know. It's always a run. When you're playing against Nose, he's always going for those early dives with light tanks. It feels good to have one back, because I am doing the opposite. I'm basically this so far from a base dive as you can. And I did the protecting thing with putting up ore silo hidden, and yeah, this time it seems to be working. I don't think they will be finding it. So it was a very fun match. I did not believe that I will be able to actually get out on top of this match here. So that was a quite funny match, and it's a good GG for my side. We'll see how the community reacts on that playstyle there. And I guess I will see you in the next video.